Because I just started eating it.
It's all right.
All right. I'm going to get closer.
But you moved it.
I know. I'm going to move that away for right now. Here. Let me scooch my chair over. I don't want to get your chair.
Are you live right now?
Yep. Somebody liked it.
Why? I don't live yet.
2 people are watching.
2 people are Daddy and us.
No, actually 4 people are.
Woohoo!
10 people are.
Hi, Josh. Hi, Lindsay. Hey, Amy. Grandma. She's here and she's here. Anthony, hello. Brian from Montana, hello. Elizabeth is here. Hey, Ireland. Yes, everybody, hello. When you're coming in, don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. It works for YouTube land and for us. Do we have all the lights on that we can possibly get on? It looks a little darker in here. I don't know. Maybe not.
You have the banister lights on. Go turn on the.
Oh, you want to go turn on the Christmassy lights on the banister? The little twinkly lights that really don't make a big difference. Wow.
Wow, the little pig.
Yeah, Grandma says she's literally here. We should just have her come out. If you want to come out, Sandy, you should come out and say hello to everybody. Michelle, hello.
You have a couple people telling you congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Congrats. Nancy, hello. Hello, Rock Simmer. Let's see. Margaret. Look, there's Grandma. Hello. She came all the way down to come to be with Ezra on his special day. And what was that, Ezzy? What happened today?
I got baptized.
He got baptized. So we were up and at him really early, pretty early, out of the house before 8:30. It's cold here, huh, in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like our high right now is like 62. So it's pretty nice outside.
All right, now we go back to the
Okay. So that's Paul's mom. I can hear myself laughing in her room. And okay, so we got out around 8:30 or so. The service started at 9, and it was just us and a few family friends. So people you may know, like the Phillips, were there, and then the rest of our fam. And then we had some other families come. It was about, I don't know, maybe about 25 to 30 people there, total, including our family.
I was going to give Ezra a haircut last night, but we decided not to.
Yeah, I kind of like it long like this. It just kind of shows he's like young. It's like that young, because when he gets older, the boys they just have it really short. Well, yay. Adam says that he has been an LDS member for 8 years. Yes, wonderful. I love how supportive the grandma. Yes, they are. And we actually had Paul's aunt here as well, but she already went back home. So yeah, she came down with Grandma too. Hello, Kelly. Hello. Congratulations to Ezra. So let's interview Ezra a little bit.
Hold on, you got somebody right. Hold still. Okay, got it.
All right, so Ezra. Wait, let's see here. I'm feeling like this is really looking dark. Okay. Ezra, now how did you feel about getting baptized today?
Really good.
Really good. Would you say that you were a little nervous or not nervous?
Well, when we went into the bathroom, I wasn't nervous at all. But when we were driving there, I was kind of nervous.
Okay. So when he says the bathroom, there's like a door to the baptismal font through the restroom, like in the major restroom over there.
If you can picture like a little hallway. On one side is the men's restroom. On the other side is the women's restroom. And there's a door kind of in the back of them that go to a baptismal font. So if it's a girl getting baptized, she can go one way. If it's a boy getting baptized, they can go one way.
And luckily, both of these guys were together, so that was perfect.
And his friend got baptized today also.
Yes, somebody else from our fram. So we only have one more kid in our fram to have a baptism, and that's going to be next year. So, and then we're all done. All our kids have been baptized. And they're getting old. One of the last ones, yeah. So I would say hi to your son. Nick says hi to you. That's very nice. Josh just have sent them a card. Can we ask Ezra questions? Of course. We'll see what we could do. We can ask him some questions. We'll talk a little bit more about the baptism. But how's everybody's Saturday going? How's it going? Are you guys ready for Christmas?
Oh, yes, actually.
Yeah.
This is the last live before Christmas.
Yes, oh my goodness, yes, it is the last live before Christmas. Wow. It kind of feels like it's sneaking in on us, but that was a good question, Nick. We'll ask him in a minute. Yesterday have been making tons of sugar cookies because we made sugar cookies as a gift to give to everybody as they left.
I got so much candies.
I got lots of treats from people and friends, family and friends. And the little sugar cookies were individually wrapped so that everyone could take one home.
Somebody said that Emberlyn is left. Emberlyn got baptized like a year and a half ago, or almost 2 years.
Yeah, I spoke at her
No,
baptism. And so we had Tina speak at these guys' ones too. It was fun. What is your favorite thing about being baptized?
The gift of the Holy Ghost.
Oh, getting the sweet spirit with him.
And the candy.
The kid. Come on. What? That's I said it's like trick or treating. Going to have your baptism was like following trick or treating.
Right next to my birthday too.
Thinking yes. Is Grandma staying? Yes, she is going to stay for Christmas. Isn't that nice? So we're going to have our Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve. We decided.
Yeah. That way we can wake up and have leftovers for
however many days or whatever.
Are we going to record any of the dinner?
I'm not sure. We should, huh?
Like just
like a vlog or something.
The preparing and the
Christmas Eve is a very special time for us. So maybe we will. We'll just do a whole day of vlogging for that. And we'll show like what we're making and how we're doing stuff.
And then presents.
Anthony, we used to be on TikTok and we chose to take our family off. Sorry, guy.
Let's see, Ezra.
Bye, Ireland. Glad you could make it.
What is your favorite movie or TV show?
I'm on a series right now. It's called Spider-Man.
A Spider-Man series?
Yeah.
Kind of liking that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like animated. I like it.
Let's see. Lindsay, we're on You Now last night. Were the Phillips on live last night on You Now? I hope so. They haven't been on there for very much.
I gotta get my notifications fixed. I never get notifications anymore.
I know. They're a little bit wonky. I bet we'll have to like reinstall it or something.
I wonder if it's because I got a new phone earlier this year.
They said, "Can you say my name?" What's his name? Can you see that, Ezzy?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Nick.
Say hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
We're doing appetizers for Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We did that. I know we talked about it recently about how my aunt would throw a big party and she just stopped it last year or 2 years ago. And but it was a party that started before I was born. Anyway, that's what we did. We'd have chicken wings and chips.
Little like sandwich, like you can make your own sandwiches with all the fixings.
I remember that.
It was the same thing every year, and it
green
never
pistachio
got old.
salad.
Yeah,
it was all good.
It never got old.
And we also got extra presents.
Yeah, if you give all the kids a little something, which was so nice. So what is your favorite food or snack on Christmas? Do you have a favorite food?
Yeah.
What? On Christmas?
Wait, what's the funeral potatoes?
Funeral potatoes, which
it.
are the cheesy, like hash brown kind of potatoes.
So good.
I'm a fan of the cookies.
I like ham.
And I love, I love the meal. I need to probably make some more rolls.
Do you know how to floss?
Unless I've been making French bread all week, you guys. So because I'm starting making present breakfast for our neighbors and friends. And so we're going to get those delivered hopefully today and tomorrow. So we'll see. I got a notification on You Now, but missed it. I was sleeping. Wow, that's okay. Did somebody ask if he could? Oh, blooming onions, your mom said. Oh, remember?
Why don't we make one?
Oh, we should. I have an onion that needs to be used.
I saw it on TikTok, but there's YouTube videos we can look at how to make a blooming onion.
Oh, I need to go pull something out. So go ahead and keep reading.
Okay, let's.
For a second.
My birthday is Christmas Eve. My mom's is 28th. Yeah, mine's in June. My birthday. Yours is December.
Yeah, it's close to my baptism.
Yep. I actually like having a June birthday because that's every 6 months I get a celebration. Generally once a year. You're in December.
On my birthday was your half birthday.
I know. My birthday is Ezra's half birthday and vice versa. Also, today is Braden Phillips' birthday.
Yes.
So I sent him a little message on Facebook and he sent me something else that was nice.
Did you was baptized?
What's that?
Yeah, today, the day you were baptized, it's his birthday.
Mhm.
Cheesy potatoes, can you make them in a crock pot? Do you know?
You probably could,
You
but
probably could, but it might really burn the sides
and I think one of the good things about those potatoes is the crust
on the top.
over the top of it.
Mhm.
And if it's only this thick, then
If
there's
it's
more
only this thick.
this thick, then there's crust over a bigger area.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could. I would thaw out your potatoes if you're using frozen potatoes the night before for sure. If you're using cubed potatoes, that would work. I would try. I mean, it's worth a try. Just do it on a low setting. And if you have a pot liner, that would probably be very helpful in the cleanup. It's
Nice
Ezra,
reference.
an actor.
Thank you.
He's not.
He acts. He has a lot of different behaviors that he acts. So he acts differently.
You know that when I was about his age, and I was like younger, I was in kindergarten, I think. My parents took me, or my dad took me into some acting school auditions. So maybe that's inherited. Maybe he got it for me.
Not for me. I don't like being in front of the camera.
Let's see. Yeah, Braden is 20. Okay, so let's tell you what we did after the baptism.
We went to
We did a special lunch.
We let him pick the special lunch.
Where did you choose?
Blaze Pizza.
Yeah, so everybody got their own personal pizza.
I saw mine.
They're like $5-ish to $10, depending on what kind you get. And then everybody get their own stuff. It was kind of nice. And what'd you get on your pizza?
Pineapple, just pineapple.
And cheese.
Just pineapple. I got ham and pineapple. That's my favorite.
The Hawaiian.
Thanks, Jen. I'm glad you're here. Cassandra, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you as well. Nancy, wonderful. I copied I can't wait to make them a copy. Yes, it's so good. And the best part about it, okay, so when you're looking at funeral potato recipes, they'll say use cornflakes and then mix it in some butter and some salt and then, put them on top. So I cut out all of that and just take a bag of potato chips and crunch them and put them all over. So it has the salt, it has the oil, it's good to go. Yeah, funeral potatoes, yummy potatoes. Yeah. We didn't like the name funeral. And I can see why. I call them funeral potatoes and then quickly say cheesy potatoes when I'm talking to somebody. But everybody at church, we call them funeral potatoes because we know the recipe. And that's exactly when people are asking for potato signups, they'll call them funeral potatoes and we know the kind they want. I think it probably originated because of funerals.
It did. And what they would do is they would have people in the area. They'd have people in the area sign up to bring dinners to funerals or like a meal to funerals. So who's ever mourning the loss of their loved one could have a meal in the church after the funeral service.
Yeah.
And
then the church could help bring everything in. And then everybody, it was like a cohesive dish.
And I remember they did that with my grandparents and with other funerals I've been to. And then everybody, they do a meat sign up and a potato sign up and everybody brings these kind of potatoes and it just kind of morphed into funeral potatoes.
Another thing that our church is also well known for are the Jell-O salads. Yeah. Although we don't have tons of those around here. No. You think that when we have any like potlucks, we get lots of potato or salads like Jell-O salads?
The closest thing to a Jell-O salad we get is when Tina makes that raspberry Jell-O.
Oh, the pretzel. Yeah, that's so good.
It's so good. But even Pioneer Woman said that the funeral potatoes originated in LDS communities, I think.
I think that's what I read too. So Kelly said, but pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, Ezra.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
Kelly, I don't agree.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Even my mom
Hey, James.
loves pineapple.
I'm a fan.
And-
Izzy,
yeah.
what's up? Yeah, woo, woo. What's Ezra's favorite Christmas goodie to make? We
Like cookie.
maybe, yeah.
What's your favorite goodie? Like cookie or cake or pie or for Christmas? What's your
favorite thing to like snack on treats wise? Maybe he just likes it. Just candies. Open up a bag of M&Ms and the kid's happy. We are just. I'm kind of keeping it simple with the cookies. I know I was going to make another set of cookies, but maybe I will for New Year's. But I'm just making sugar cookies. Like that's it. Just sugar cookies. We'll pass out some to the neighbors.
I'll take a couple dozen into work.
To work. Yeah, I'm making some for Paul's
Yes,
work.
Grandma, you are
Oh,
right.
bye, Jen. I'll probably see you on other lives if you're around. So glad you can stop by.
Grandma is so right.
Who plays the piano? Please play a song. Not us. Well, all my boys have taken piano lessons, but it's been about a year since he's had one. I think we're going to try again in January. It's actually an antique.
Mom.
That piano, my grandma purchased with milk from her cow back in the
Early 1900s.
1940s or something like that.
I think it's 1920s. No? Okay. Maybe it was in the 1940s. It's very old.
Yeah, my mom can probably interject a date in there, but I was thinking about when my mom was born, and I'm guessing.
But it was your grandmother.
I know.
Right? Grandmother? Oh, there comes the storyteller. Bring the story.
You could have just typed it in.
It took too long to type. I started to, but my mom and dad bought this piano with $75 worth of milk from their cow in the late 1940s.
Okay, 40s.
They were married in 1947, I believe, and they bought that with $75 worth of milk from their cow.
Now, didn't you find a card in there with like a date or something like that before?
I believe so. And all of my siblings and I learned how to play the piano on that very piano when we were young.
And so did I. Oh, really?
I didn't.
I never learned to
But
play
my
piano.
daughter did. Paul's sister did, and I love the history in that piano.
Remember when I had a Christmas party here and was it the lead singer from the Bay City Rollers? Duncan Farah. Okay, one of the ladies in the office. I was a teacher there. She was the office lady. Her husband is the lead singer of the Bay City Rollers, and they came to the Christmas party. He's an odd bird. I mean, but he was really sweet. He was playing that piano like I've never heard.
That. I remember that. He was rocking. Oh my gosh.
And he would do anything from the Beatles to Elton John. He
just from memory.
You would throw something out there, and it would just, and he sounded just like whoever. Well,
he's from South Africa, I think, and so he has like that English kind of accent. So he sounded like a Beatle rocking too.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he also got the guitar out and started rocking on the guitar too, just an acoustic guitar, and just kind of went crazy on it. And it was so awesome.
And you were in your room, right?
Yeah,
and so I think, hold on, Ezzy. And then somebody was upstairs. I don't know if it was one of the kids or whatever, but everybody started coming out of their rooms and like just to watch him play. It was a really, really fun time.
It was.
Stopping by to say hi, Amy. Love when things get handed down for generations. Thank you. Hi, Zara. Yeah, that was fun. And it was right when Jonas was born. So I had, crazily said, I will cater all of there's like 50 people here. I had tons of tables. Like I had just had a baby. I should have been resting more. But anyways, he's drinking Diet Dr. Pepper like his mama. Everybody else is drinking Diet Coke. We got sodas because we had pizzas. Okay, so another fun thing about our
we got soda because of daylight. That's why.
Yeah, okay. It's the weekend too, and I'll indulge a little bit more. But another fun thing that happened at the baptism is Isaiah called in and he was a part of the baptism. He FaceTimed, and so he was able to be in the baptism, and he participated as well with giving a prayer. Isn't that so sweet? That was like everybody who was there couldn't believe that he was going to be a part of the baptism too.
Wow, Carol, very talented. I never learned to play.
Wow.
I never learned to play any instruments.
I played the clarinet like in elementary school. That's it.
I got from my
Bye, Nick.
baptism.
Bye, Nick. Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
I got from my baptism.
Okay, so Ezra got like a lot of candy treats. Tina gave a talk, and then our other friend Amber gave a talk. And part of her talk, she talked about like how life gets a little messy, and she had cotton candy and then the wet wipes to say like you can clean up after, and related that to a baptism. So he was so happy to get some wet wipes. I can play a lot of it. I am not surprised, Amy. She said she could play. Sorry. Well, it's okay, Kathy.
Our son Isaiah can play a lot of instruments too, and he said it was kind of as he learned to. He started on piano, and then he took guitar lessons, and then he started playing the bassoon, and then the alto or tenor sax first.
Like all of the saxes.
And he said once you start learning how to play those double reed instruments and instruments like that, they're all pretty close to the same.
So that's pretty cool.
I'm sure they're not all the same, but
I totally admire people that are still playing instruments. Like it's one thing to like you have your family, like your parents go, you got to take your piano lessons, but continue to play even after, like as adults. I think that's pretty cool.
It is cool. And we have people in church every now and then, if there's a musical number, get up and play the flute that they've been playing for decades, or the violin or something like that. Piano, obviously, organ, all that stuff.
Yeah. So I'm so cool. That's so cool that you guys are, some of you have been playing for a while and know how to play. This year, more thankful. Yes, for technology. And that's exactly what we were talking about earlier too, because in this event, right, and during these times, I can't even imagine not being able to see people because of what's happening. So yes, technology. And look, we get to talk to you guys every week. And that's like the highlight of our Saturdays for sure. Viola. I don't know if I've ever heard that instrument played.
I'm sure you have.
I miss live music big time. Oh, yes.
Yeah, they have violas in the orchestras where our son went to school.
Okay. So Paul and I during this time love hearing the Nutcracker, and we talked about how many times we've gone to see it in ballet and in person. And we are wanting to take Ezra one time. This would have been a good year to go and do that because he's a little older now, but it'll hopefully wait until next year. Hopefully we can take him next year.
We've taken all our kids a few times to the Nutcracker. But I think, we were dating the first time we went. We were engaged.
Yeah, I used to go a lot before I met Paul. So like every year before that, probably since I was 18, I went every year. And then we got married when I was 23. So about 5 times or so before. And then we've probably gone 17. About, but when we met.
No, when we got married, I was 17.
No, he wasn't.
Cougar.
The violin for years. I think one of those, as you get older, you kind of say, I wish I would have played an instrument longer than just elementary school,
Nancy said, my son is very musical. All I can play is the radio.
Me too. Modern vaccine. Yep. I've been Moderna. Yep. They're up next, huh? Played the violin for a while. Yes. I was 4. The hearing loss keeping me from playing. Oh, yeah. But it looks like it's still like a talent. I mean, in your family.
My cousin's a very good violinist. And I saw on Facebook that she just barely picked up a violin again. I think she just hasn't played in a minute, but she's got 4 kids and is busy and just like every mom is.
Ooh,
so I saw that she picked it up. And
someone just gave us a recipe. So 2 cans of French onion soup, 2 cans of mushrooms, 1 drain, a heaping cup of minute rice, and add Velveeta with a stick of butter. So it's kind of like a
cheesy rice type of thing.
A cheesy rice, yeah. That sounds really good.
Where are you going?
He's going to go in Grandma's room.
All right, bye, Ez. Shut the door, please.
It marks the 23rd anniversary of the Titanic came out in theaters. I love the Titanic. It was a good one.
Never been on.
I'm old enough, I remember. Yeah, so has anybody gotten the vaccine that's here today? I mean, I think Amy, you're in the medical field, right? So you're considered like one of the first people to get it, right?
Did she say she got it already?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'm just so curious if people have gotten it, the vaccine. I'm likely to get it this week. Oh, she put cross fingers. Yeah. I likely will get mine Monday or Tuesday. Perfect. Hopefully, all will be well.
That's cool, Vicky.
I was baptized for. Yeah. Yeah, it was a really, our kids were talking about that today, just going to do baptisms in the temple and how special that is. We did my mother's name after she passed, and it's a really spiritual experience, and it makes me get emotional. So we'll just we'll leave it there. It was a great memory.
All right, let's see what else.
So Isaiah was at the baptism. That was awesome. We got like a special lunch for Ezra.
Took a big family picture.
Oh, you know what? I should get my camera and I can kind of show them a couple of the pictures.
And let's see what else happened. Now, Ashlyn has a couple of soccer games today, so Danny wasn't able to be there, but we understand totally. So they're not in the pictures.
So there's all of us. There's Kobe and then Jonas. Look at Jonas is almost taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the big family picture. There's sunlight coming through. So I'm just saying that the heavens were happy. We were all there. So the edit's a little bit better. You can see everybody's faces. And then we always take a picture with the girls, the aunties. That's what we say. With the baptism kid. So
the other baptism kid's not in there.
No, we have it, but they are going to send me the picture. We kind of snuck in a picture with
okay.
That's why we were all talking, and then we were all like nonchalant. Like she didn't want to be in the picture with us, but then Tina was like, like come over here. So we all kind of like started talking and moving around because she's kind of a shy little one, and didn't want to be in any pictures really. I'm kind of surprised that she was in the big family picture, honestly, and smiling in the front.
We've gone on those big family vacations like we do every year. She never wants to be in the pictures, and she's Ezra's age, and she's shy, and that's fine.
So we all posed right behind her really quickly, and I know she was like kind of not like happy about it, so I don't know if we're gonna get the pictures. We'll see. Yep, he got baptized about a month ago. That's right. I saw those pictures. Mother's Day. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, it was a great morning for sure. I'm kind of glad that Ezra's not in the room for this part because I kind of feel bad in the sense that because of what's going on, we couldn't have a big party like we've had with our other kids, where our kids helped pick out the menu and they did like it was a big deal. It's just, this is not the year for celebrations, unfortunately, but, I hope I hope he still remembers this day as a very special day and that we tried our best to do what we could to make it. It wasn't ideal, but it was as best as we could make it. Oh, he can still hear you. Oh, and we'll keep having more birthday parties where he can in the future years and have maybe that priesthood party. But we love him very much. So I think he's super happy with all the little gifts and trinkets he got for sure. So I guess that made up for a lot of bit of the not having a big party. I can't celebrate Christmas with my nephew, so I'm thinking
good idea, Amy.
Yes. I love that. That's amazing. After this, we are going to drop off some food at a collection, like our area is doing that, and they have like a drive-by, like you can drop off food, and then you turn, and then they have pictures with Santa like on the next block. So it's kind of fun. That'll be, I mean, you're not going to be with Santa. You'll be in front of Santa, like he'll be on a sleigh or something like that. So
Yeah, they built a big sleigh, and it's.
it'll be fun.
Is that right?
That's what they said. He will be on the sleigh surrounded by presents, and then you can get out and take a picture, but it's not going to be him
And they have
close
9 real caribou, like reindeer, in front of the sleigh. No, that's a lie. That's not true.
Oh, he's funny.
You're
Oops, I'm going to knock your phone down.
I knocked my phone down.
I'm just trying to even up the picture. Did you see the recently video? No.
The what?
The Fam Bam recent video paying it forward?
I did.
Oh, you did? I thought these were all like rerun ones.
I saw.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, in fact, I made a comment on Facebook, and I did. I know there's Quill on the wall outside of you.
Mhm.
A lot of people have issues with putting acts of service on Facebook, and I can see both sides, but at the same time,
You have to know the people's heart.
yeah, and I really feel like people get inspired seeing, look how many Quill are out there.
I know. They're all big and fat too right now for the winter.
Juicy for the eating. So when I see people put things online like that, I like to feel inspired by what they're doing and not be judgmental of what they're doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who judge and say, why are you putting that on Facebook? And sometimes other people need to see it to get ideas on something they can do.
Yeah. Like Amy, that's a perfect thing for service for a Santa drive through the neighborhood here with Toys for Tots donation box. Perfect. Perfect. Gotta run. Oh, bye, Carol, and Merry Christmas to you too. I have issues, but know the Philip part. Yeah.
Go play your instruments, Carol.
That's important. So you have to just know that people during this time are, especially when you see them on like social media, just try to think well of them and their attempts to help others, and not try to think that they're looking only for a pat on the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not meaningful to them. Oh, that's hard for me because I can't tell the difference. I hope that people do service and it means something for them.
Oh, for sure. How's your 10,000 steps going?
It's going good. I've been hitting 10,000 steps almost every day with the exception of Sunday usually. So maybe like once or twice a week tops, I might not get all 10,000. And then on the other days, I exceed 10,000. So
like 15.
Yeah, if I can get to 10,000, he likes to go to the gym in the evenings, kind of later. And so if I could get to almost 10,000 before we go to the gym, I can easily get 15,000 steps in on those days. But I think these last few days, I've been probably just doing 10,000 or 11,000 around there. And don't understand how it can be anything. Exactly, Kelly. And that's how I just take it. That's how I take it. I got a lot of steps this morning shoveling snow and probably an upper body workout, it looks like too.
When I was in North Dakota, I shoveled so much snow, and South Dakota. It was just like, I had this snow shovel. I have a cool picture with it. But man, we used to shovel so much snow.
Our gym is still open, and I believe it's 25% of people can be there, but it's one of those 24-hour gyms. And so we go way after hours after everyone's left, and there's hardly anybody in there.
Yeah, I think the most people that's ever been in the gym with us at the same time is maybe like 8.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe 10.
Yeah. And so the way we have it is masks are mandatory. They have every other like treadmill or Stairmaster
every other machine shut down.
There's signs on everything about practicing social distancing. So sometimes I'll go with Kobe, sometimes with Ines, sometimes with Kobe and Ines. And sometimes we're the only people in there, and it's awesome.
And when I'm walking on the treadmill, I will take off my mask, but afterwards we disinfect everything, we touch and put back on the mask if we need to, or if there's nobody there, we just leave. So yeah, going to the gym for sure is it definitely helps your immune system because you're working out. So getting stronger. So if you can figure out how to do that at home, it's going to be better for your immune system for sure.
And it's all sorts of like stress relief and releasing endorphins and all that stuff. And
Ooh, supper time. What are you guys having, Amy? But yes, have a wonderful weekend. I was raised when you do something good for someone, people don't know. I agree. I do that too. So that's why you're probably not going to see me very often talking too much about stuff. Besides, I did say we're going to be dropping off some food because of I wanted to tell about the Santa part.
so on the flip side of that, though, don't you think it's a good idea to not to show off to brag, but just to say, hey, look what,
Here's an opportunity.
if you have, here's an idea that you can do, and look how excited people are.
I think so many people want to help and they don't know how to help. And so I will say years ago, we drop off some donations to a food a food kitchen. And they actually told us they weren't going to take them anymore or they weren't going to do it. And I thought, you're a food kitchen. Like, don't you need food? Like that would, so I think also we have to be careful about, we need to know and be able to pass that information on to other people in case they were trying to do the same thing. So the only really way you could do that is if you talk about what you did a little bit.
Yeah. And I, like I said, I see both sides of it, but at the same time, I feel like there's more value in sharing it and letting people see that there's things out there that you can do.
And for the people who are putting it out there, like let's say, for example, the Phillips, you're right. There is a scripture that talks about doing it in private. Now you're only seeing one video where it talks about their act of service. You're not seeing all the loads of other times that they are helping other people and doing, like, they're the first people to show up to help people move. They're the first people to, take on assignments at church that probably nobody will take. They're going to continually do service. And I know they won't ever talk about it. So that's why I am. They are the most generous people. So yes, you may see one video of theirs, and just like you might see the Binghams might do one video of theirs, like every year they give, they pay for people's groceries or whatever it is, but you don't see the rest of the year where they're doing just as much, if not more, of that secret service.
And don't you think it's better to have positive videos online, YouTube, wherever it might be, rather than all the negative stuff out there?
Yeah.
Judge how you want to. I just think that everybody should judge righteously.
So yeah, whatever you can do to help. And if you have some great ideas to help in your community, we would love to hear them too. So Danny helped load up yes, he did. He's like Tetris man for sure. What works for me might not work for you. Yeah. And right. That's, of course, we're all different. Okay. So we are about to head out, you guys. I can't believe that Christmas is just right around the corner. So I hope that you guys are all set up or getting ready for it, whatever that means to you and for your family. I hope that it's going to be a very memorable couple of days for sure. We are good for each other, and the PFB does good things. Oh, thanks, Annette. I appreciate that. So do you have any more closing words?
Let's see. We have another live before the end of the year, right?
Yeah, we'll have one next week.
So think about through this week, if you want to. You don't have to, obviously.
Oh, Amy, that sounds yummy.
What you want out of 2021?
Oof, that's a good one.
I think I might have said this last week. I had to write a
Christmas
message or a holiday message, but I put Merry Christmas in it to everybody at work. Just everybody in my department at work and managers and things. And so anyway, it was pretty cool. December 21st.
The Christmas star, you guys. Let's talk about that next week if you guys got a chance to see it. It's supposed to be about an hour or so after sunset. So just start looking.
Probably depends on where you're at.
Yeah, depends on where you're at.
Here on the West Coast, it'll be about an hour after sunset. But if you didn't hear, it's the convergence of Jupiter and Saturn and the southern sky, from where we are. Probably for Izzy, it's probably in the northern sky. So anyway, it's
a Monday the 21st. So it's just in a couple of days.
Yeah, last time it was visible was 800 years ago.
And it's supposed to be 1/5 the brightness of the moon.
If you're in a dark area.
Yeah.
We have a lot of light pollution in Las Vegas, believe it or not.
Well, you guys have a wonderful week, a wonderful Christmas, and stay safe, stay healthy, make good memories. And I can't wait to see you guys next week. So stick around. You never know what we're going to be doing next, except I just told you. Bye, you guys. Have a wonderful week. Merry Christmas, Amy. Bye, Sandy. Merry Christmas. I know you're here. Okay, I'll watch out for it. Yes. Positive vibes. Yes, James, Merry Christmas. Kelly, you too. Stay safe. Bye, Izzy. Oh, Merry Christmas. Yes. Bye, James. Bye, Josh.
I never remember how to say Merry Christmas in the Hawaiian one.
Merry Kirikimaka. Something like that, right? All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Couple of Facebook saved their change. They gave it. Oh, that's a lovely story. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.